Hey everybody, StogieFarts here. It's been a while since I posted a video. I think I say that now on every video that I post, that it's been a while since I posted a video. And for that I apologize. You know, I've been thinking a lot about it when I first started this channel. I must have been posting 3-4 videos a week, and now I'm lucky if I do one every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But that just means I've been really busy with work, and that's what's been keeping me away. But I got so many things I want to talk about. I got so many videos I want to do. I want to do more magic because a lot of you guys like that. I got a lot of people who watch my beginner stuff, and they have questions. So I have a bunch of beginner pipe smoking stuff for you guys. But this isn't even a pipe smoking video. This is going to be an update on my aquaponics system. You can kind of see it behind me. I'll give you another close-up shot really quick. But this is an update on my aquaponics, and I am going to show you a heater that was made for me by somebody. I'll tell you all about it. But this is actually going to be the biggest box opening you'll probably ever see me do on this channel. Check this out. Look at that. Big. And it's heavy too. So the story behind this is it's getting really cold. It's January something right now, early January. I don't even know the date. That's how busy I am. But in my aquaponics system, I have koi and goldfish, and they can usually survive temperatures that are really cold, but the colder it is, they don't swim around as much. The bacteria in the water that normally breaks down the ammonia and stuff from their poo, that doesn't get broken down, so it could be dangerous to the fish. So it's important to keep your water at a certain temperature so the whole cycle of breaking down ammonia can take place. So my friend Richard on YouTube, who I've been following for a long time, and I'm going to put a link to his channel below this video, but he's like a guru with aquaponics. If you don't know what aquaponics is, watch my videos. I have an aquaponics playlist, but you got to check out Richard's channel. Go sub to him. This dude is cool. I'm telling you. He's got aquaponics in his garage. He's got aquaponics all through his house. He grows his own stuff year-round, and it's awesome. And I've asked him for a lot of questions. He's helped me out. And in fact, he's the one, along with, I believe, somebody else, that built this heater for me. So check him out. I can't say enough good things about Richard and his channel. And someday I hope to have as many aquaponics stuff as he has. He's got even little mini aquaponics systems with little tiny aquariums with guppy fish that power gardens inside his house. So it's really cool. You gotta check it out. So anyway, see, that's one of the problems when I don't do a lot of videos. I end up talking a lot. No one wants to hear me talk a lot. You just want to get down to the good stuff. So let me open this up and see what it looks like. In fact, I'm just going to pause it because I don't want to throw my back out if I can't lift something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, cool. There's a hummingbird just flew behind you. It's possible for you to see it. Sorry about that. Sometimes I wonder if I have ADD. Alright, check this out. This thing is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Which is, I guess it's a good thing. But I can see why the box was so big. So, the main guts of this thing, and this is what Richard made, I believe, with his friend. And he'll tell me, if there's somebody else, he'll tell me who it is. I could put a link to his description too. But this is a heating element right here. And he fixed it inside this PVC casing, and it's connected obviously to an extension cord, which is then connected to an electronic temperature control. So this way it can be set to only heat, you know, when the water goes below a certain temperature, and heat up until it reaches a certain temperature. So that's pretty cool. So when it gets really cold, it'll maintain you know, a small window of heat for my fish. So I believe this is going to sit inside my aquaponics tank. That'll hang on the lip like where my hand is. This will rest along the bottom. And one second, this is the other part of the casing which goes over the heating element like this. And I'm not going to fasten it in right now, but that's going to go together, and so it'll, what's supposed to happen is as the water passes through these vents right here, the heating element's going to heat it up, and it's just slowly going to circulate the water and heat it up. So without further ado, I'm going to pause it. I'll give you a quick tour of what the system looks like now, and then I will do another update video after with this all set up. So, one second. Alright, here's my aquaponics system. Let me go over here, kind of a glare. But you can see it's, you know, the dead of winter. It's pretty much stopped doing anything because it's too cold. But I have these 3 grow beds. Again, you can look at my past videos and you can see everything about it. It's still, put my pipe down. It's still cranking out stuff. I mean, if you look here, I still got serrano peppers that are slowly growing, you know. So they're still doing stuff. I mean, you know. This is a tomato bush over here that's makes these big old tomatoes, but they're all rotten or not ripened right now. So, but you can see this one's stretched way over on this side of my fence. This middle grow bed's pretty empty. Just a little, I transplanted a branch off the tomato bush, and you could see, I mean, even this is trying to crank out little tomatoes, but it's just not warm enough to do anything. These are all green onions that have just been sitting there growing. Never actually ate any of these. I think I planted them all too close together. So they've been growing really slow, but they smell fantastic. And then over here, pretty much everything's gone except for my original tomato bush, which this sucker cranked out tomatoes like crazy. We ate them all summer long. You could see some of them are still going. But I've clipped back a lot of the dead stuff, and you know, you could see, I don't know what all this white crap is all over the stem, but I don't know if it's mold or just, who knows. So I might have to just rip this whole thing out and start fresh, but you could see it's still, you know, even little babies, like tiny tomato that it tried to pump out and just couldn't do it. And the star of the show is the fish. And get a good shot in there. They're actually swimming around faster than they were. Usually it's so cold they're not moving, but they're getting pretty big. You know, those are the koi and the goldfish in there, and you can see one of the grow beds is draining. Actually, 2 of them are draining. And anyway, I will hook up the heating element in here and give you an update. Alright, before it gets too late, I'm going to give you the final update here. This is still the same day that you just saw me filming. So I just installed it in, and just to give you a little more update as to what happens. As you can see, it's plugged in. The power goes through the PVC, and it is connected to a heating element. Actually, the heating element is down, just straight up and down. And these three things here, the way it works is it's just basic physics. As the water is heated, the heat is being, the heated water is exiting through the top of that drain, and as it's exiting there, the heat is pulling the cool water from those three inlets. So there's no motors or anything, it's just physics, where the heat is pulling the cold water from those three, and the heat rises and comes out that center. And so as that process takes place, it's going to heat this entire thing. And I believe this is a 150-gallon tank. And just to show you how I have it run over here, this is, right now I'm outside, but this is covered underneath here. That's a grow bed, so this is sort of like a covered area. This is the contraption that came with it, the heating element, and you can see it's right now it's 49 degrees, the water, but I believe it is set to go to 68. So this thing will heat the water until it hits whatever the temperature is set to, and then it'll maintain that temperature. And so I plan to use this during the winter months, just to keep the fish comfortable, make the bacteria cycle up and running, and that'll eventually mean more food for the plants and a better growing output. So that's it, one of my longer videos. Sorry it was so long, but check out the links at the bottom of this page. There's also going to be a link to the video where they are making this heating element. So if you're into aquaponics, or if you are a do-it-yourself kind of person, check it out. You can order these elements or these parts yourself, and you can make one yourself. And the only reason why I didn't do that is I don't trust myself. I think I would screw something up. So I rather the professionals do it for me. Guys, thank you so much for making this, and all you guys for watching. If you have any questions about aquaponics, drop me a line. Alright? Talk to you later.